Welcome to our channel. The Jeffersons remains one of the most iconic TV series, blending sharp humor with powerful social themes. More than just entertainment, it sparked conversations about race, class, and the American dream. Decades later, its impact endures, proving great storytelling never fades. But one particular scene completely changed the way we see the series. Was it just a simple debate, or was there something deeper beneath the surface? In this video, we will uncover fascinating details, hear from the cast and crew, and explore its lasting impact on the television industry. Louise Jefferson, played by Isabel Sanford, made her first appearance in All in the Family on March 2, 1971, in the episode Lionel Moves into the Neighborhood. The Jefferson family, including their son Lionel, Mike Evans, and her husband George, moved next door to Archie and Edith Bunker in a working-class neighborhood in Queens. While Lionel appeared frequently in All in the Family, George Jefferson, played by Sherman Hemsley, was initially absent because Hemsley was committed to a Broadway production. To fill the gap, creator Norman Lear introduced George's younger brother, Henry, portrayed by Mel Stewart. George Jefferson finally made his official debut in the episode Henry's Farewell, marking a significant turning point. The Jeffersons was born out of a conversation between Norman Lear and three members of the Black Panther Party. They expressed their frustration that black characters on television were often portrayed as struggling and impoverished. They wanted a show that depicted a successful and wealthy black family. Inspired by this, Lear created The Jeffersons, a story about George and Louise's journey to success and prosperity. In 1975, The Jeffersons officially became a standalone series, following the Jefferson family as they moved from their working-class neighborhood in Queens to a luxurious apartment in Manhattan. The story expanded when Lionel fell in love with Jenny, Berlinda Tolbert, the daughter of an interracial couple, Tom and Helen Willis. A particularly memorable scene occurs when the minister asks Lionel if he wants to marry Jenny, to which Lionel responds, "I do." When asked about her experience portraying a character in an interracial marriage, Berlinda Tolbert revealed that she once showed the casting director a photo of her real-life husband, Cy Kravitz, a white man. The episode The Jeffersons Move Up, which aired on January 11, 1975, marked a major turning point. Edith Bunker bid farewell to Louise Jefferson as the Jefferson family left their old neighborhood, beginning a new chapter in their lives. The Jefferson family's history on television began with All in the Family, where George's dry cleaning business was first introduced. After winning a lawsuit and receiving a $55,000 settlement, George used the money to open his first dry cleaning store. When the Jeffersons premiered, their story reflected success and upward mobility. George expanded his business, eventually owning 5 stores in New York. In their new Manhattan apartment, George befriended Tom and Helen Willis, often jokingly calling them zebras, but maintaining a close friendship. Lionel married Jenny and they had a daughter, Jessica. Florence Johnston, the witty housekeeper played by Marla Gibbs, frequently teased George about his height and baldness. The Jeffersons' neighbors also included Harry Bentley, Paul Benedict, a long-winded storyteller whom George often interrupted by slamming the door. Zara Cully portrayed George's mother, Olivia, a stern and often critical figure toward her daughter-in-law, Louise. Sadly, Zara Cully passed away in 1978, leading to her character being written out of the show. Other supporting characters like Ralph Hart, Ned Wertimer, the doorman always angling for a tip, and Charlie, Danny Wells, the bartender at the nearby bar, added depth and humor to the vibrant world of the Jeffersons. Do you have childhood memories of these characters? Leave a 1 if you do. The Jeffersons was a groundbreaking television series that ran for 11 seasons with 253 episodes, becoming a major phenomenon in American TV history. The show not only maintained its popularity, but also consistently ranked high on the Nielsen charts, frequently breaking into the top 10, especially during its 8th season. As the first sitcom produced by African Americans following the success of Sanford and Son, The Jeffersons quickly became a top 5 ratings hit and maintained strong viewership throughout the 1980s. In its very first season, the show ranked 4th, just behind All in the Family. Although ratings dipped slightly at times, The Jeffersons made a strong comeback, breaking into the top 10 in 1979. During the 1981-1982 season, it climbed even higher, securing the 3rd spot in the ratings, trailing only Dallas and 60 Minutes, further cementing its place in television history. Throughout its run, The Jeffersons received 14 Emmy nominations. Marla Gibbs, who played Florence Johnston, earned consecutive nominations from 1981 to 1985 for Outstanding Supporting Actress. Sherman Hemsley, known for his role as George Jefferson, was also nominated for Outstanding Lead Actor in 1984. In 1983, the show won an Emmy for Outstanding Video Editing. However, one of its most significant milestones came in 1981 when Isabel Sanford made history by becoming the first African-American woman to win the Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a comedy series, a groundbreaking moment that paved the way for future black actresses. Sanford was nominated for 7 consecutive years from 1979 to 1985 and also received 5 Golden Globe nominations, solidifying her legacy in television history. More than just a successful TV show, The Jeffersons became an integral part of pop culture, especially within the black community. The series redefined the portrayal of African Americans on screen, bringing unprecedented depth and diversity to television. In 2019, The Jeffersons made a remarkable comeback when ABC aired a special live event combining All in the Family and The Jeffersons, produced by Norman Lear and Jimmy Kimmel. The star-studded cast included Woody Harrelson, Marissa Tomei, Jamie Foxx, and Wanda Sykes. Most notably, Marla Gibbs returned to reprise her iconic role as Florence Johnston, making it a truly unforgettable moment. One of the most unforgettable elements of The Jeffersons is its theme song, Movin' On Up, written by Jeanette Dubois and Jeff Barry. Dubois, who also appeared in Good Times, approached Norman Lear to secure an opportunity to contribute to the show's music. Inspired by her desire to give her mother a better life, Dubois wrote the lyrics to capture the Jefferson family's dream of upward mobility. When Norman Lear heard the song, he immediately knew it was the perfect fit for the show's spirit. With its catchy melody, Movin' On Up became one of the most iconic TV theme songs of all time. It's a truly heartfelt song with powerful lyrics. If you agree, don't forget to give us a like. Thanks to its enduring popularity, The Jeffersons was released on DVD, reaching new audiences. From 2002 to 2007, Sony Pictures released the first 6 seasons on DVD. In 2013, Mill Creek Entertainment acquired the rights and released the first 2 seasons in 2014. Later that year, Shout Factory took over and launched a complete 33-disc DVD collection featuring all 11 seasons, bringing this legendary show to a new generation of viewers. Although the Jeffersons remained beloved, the show experienced significant cast changes. Mike Evans, who played Lionel, left after the first season and was replaced by Damon Evans. Damon portrayed Lionel until midway through season 4, when Mike Evans returned to the role, continuing until Lionel and Jenny eventually exited the series. Their marriage storyline was explored in greater depth during a 2-part episode in season 8. Despite its massive success, The Jeffersons was not without controversy. In 1977, Eric Monty, the creator of Cooley High and a writer for Good Times, sued Norman Lear, alleging that Lear had copied the characters of George and Louise Jefferson without giving him proper credit. The lawsuit dragged on for years, significantly impacting Monty's career and personal life. Beyond legal disputes, the show also faced internal challenges. Sherman Hemsley, who played George Jefferson, requested that the writers tone down racially charged dialogue. When his concerns were ignored, he protested by deliberately mispronouncing lines or speaking too softly for the mic to pick up. Eventually, the writers relented, adjusting the scripts, a pivotal moment in how the show addressed racial issues. Isabel Sanford wasn't thrilled when she first learned that Sherman Hemsley had been cast as George Jefferson. She even doubted the choice, but over time, they became the perfect on-screen duo. The cast affectionately called Sanford the Queen for her elegance, while she jokingly nicknamed Hemsley the Neck due to his slender frame. These playful nicknames reflected their close friendship and contributed to the natural and memorable chemistry between their characters. Although Wheezy and George were an iconic on-screen couple, in real life, Isabel Sanford was actually 20 years older than Sherman Hemsley. However, their chemistry was so strong that audiences never noticed the age gap when The Jeffersons was abruptly canceled without warning. Sanford only found out through a relative, while Hemsley learned about it from a newspaper. The sudden end of the show left the cast feeling unappreciated after years of dedication. Mike Evans, the original actor to portray Lionel Jefferson, was more than just a performer. He was also the co-creator of the groundbreaking sitcom Good Times. His contributions to television extended beyond acting, as he played a key role in shaping Black representation on screen. After leaving The Jeffersons, Evans shifted his focus to real estate, where he found significant success, proving his business acumen beyond Hollywood. Sadly, in 2006, he passed away from throat cancer at the age of 57. Though his life was cut short, Evans left behind an enduring legacy in both television and business, cementing his place in entertainment history. Damon Evans, who succeeded Mike Evans as Lionel Jefferson, brought a different energy and style to the character. Though he had no relation to Mike Evans, he embraced the role and delivered a solid performance that kept the character's presence strong on the show. Before joining The Jeffersons, Damon had already built a reputable career in theater, performing in numerous stage productions that showcased his acting and musical talents. After his time on The Jeffersons, he shifted his focus toward music and opera, continuing to develop his passion for the performing arts. His transition from television to the world of classical music and opera highlights his versatility as an entertainer, proving that his talents extended far beyond sitcoms. Roxy Roker, who portrayed Helen Willis, was not only a talented actress, but also a trailblazer in television history. She broke barriers by portraying an interracial marriage on screen alongside Franklin Cover, who played Tom Willis. When producers questioned the believability of such a relationship, Roker quickly shut down their doubts by showing them her own wedding photo, proving that, in real life, she was also married to a white man. Roker often brought her son, Lenny Kravitz, to the set of The Jeffersons, where he grew up surrounded by the cast and crew. Being immersed in a creative environment from a young age likely helped shape his passion for the arts. Meanwhile, Franklin Cover had to travel back and forth between Los Angeles and New York every week to keep up with his role as Tom Willis, showcasing his dedication to delivering a memorable performance on screen. Marla Gibbs, Florence Johnston, initially joined The Jeffersons in a minor role, but her sharp wit and impeccable comedic timing quickly made her a fan favorite. At the time, she was still working at United Airlines, juggling long days at her job with late-night filming sessions for the show. Her undeniable talent and growing popularity didn't go unnoticed, and producers soon offered her a full-time contract. This opportunity allowed her to leave her airline job and fully dedicate herself to The Jeffersons, where she became one of the most beloved characters in sitcom history. In 2021, Marla Gibbs was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, recognizing her significant contributions to the entertainment industry. After The Jeffersons ended in 1985, the cast members took different paths in their careers. Sherman Hemsley went on to star in the sitcom Amen, further cementing his status as a television icon. Isabel Sanford continued acting in various projects until her passing, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in entertainment. Roxy Roker, Franklin Cover, and Mike Evans have all passed away, but their contributions to the show and television history remain unforgettable. Their performances continue to be cherished by fans, ensuring that the impact of The Jeffersons lives on for generations to come. Even after all these years, The Jeffersons remains an unforgettable part of television history. The behind-the-scenes stories, the dedication of the cast, and the show's deep social impact have allowed it to stand the test of time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more great content. See you in the next one.